Good day, everyone. This is a Group 2 presentation about global marketing response to pandemic COVID-19. Group 2 members consist of Maizar Van Fajri, Esa Lovena, and Adinda Putri. Here are the table of contents. First, introduction, which consists of COVID-19 impact and company profile. Second, discussion, which consists of first, theory about the adaptation of marketing strategies in dealing with crisis in global marketing. Second, the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the marketing performance of two companies selected. Third, the strategy of the company uses to maintain its global marketing performance. And the fourth, lesson learned from two companies discussed for global marketing managers of other companies facing the same problem. And the last table of content is conclusions. COVID-19 and its impact of global economy. World value can fall by the maximum amount as three-dimensional, whereas developing countries are the toughest hit. The pandemic is anticipated to plunge most countries into recession in 2020, with per capita financial gain catching within the largest fraction of nations since 1870. The deep recession triggered by the pandemic square measure expected to go away, lasting scars through lower investment. International coordination and cooperation will provide the best probability of achieving public health goals. The jury remains out on whether or not the long-run impact of COVID-19 can match additional those of epidemics and alternative exogenous shocks examined higher than or those of monetary crisis. Capital depreciation is probably going to uninflated as a result of the crisis. Extraordinary policies are needed to steer the rope towards recovery. Next, company profile. First, Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines is Singapore's flagship carrier and one of the region's largest airlines in revenue and carrying capacity. The company's hub is Changi Airport, providing regional and cross-continental passenger and cargo services destined to or transit through Singapore. The company operates under dual brands, the premium carrier SIA, coupled with its wholly owned subsidiary and the low-cost regional carrier Scoot. It also owns stakes in SATS and SIA Engineering. Singapore Airlines is known for its unparalleled customer service as well as for its continuing efforts to upgrade its aircraft and technology. Singapore Airlines is 55% owned by the Singapore government with minor shareholdings by Delta Airlines and Swiss Air. A long-established strategic seaport, Singapore is an important transit point for travel to other areas of the Far East. Even during times of severe recession in the airline industry, Singapore Airlines has been the world's most consistently profitable airline, and unlike most, a virtual stranger to debt. Next, Emirates Airlines. Established in October 1985, Emirates Airlines is the national carrier of the Emirate of Port, United Arab Emirates. Emirates is the world's largest airline and is among the fastest growing carriers worldwide, following Associate in nursing aggressive network. The airline operates with a fleet of wide-body instrumentality and is the largest operator of the Airbus A380 craft sort of. Emirates' expanded destination network includes 153 points at 6 continents. The company is well known for its in-flight entertainment, regionally inspired cuisine, and luxury services. Emirates also runs the world's longest scheduled flight from Dubai to Auckland. Emirates' cabin crew staff is about 21,000 people. Emirates has three major revenue sources, which are passengers, cargo, and non-transport revenue.
Theory about the adaptation of marketing strategies in dealing with crisis in global marketing. Companies can use this strategy to endure during the COVID-19 crisis and explore potential business opportunities. The first one, responsive strategy. The implementation of the strategy by maintaining the existing business through channel transformation from offline to online. This strategy is suitable for a company with lower reliance on external resource and higher reconfiguration capability. The second one, collective strategy. The implementation of this strategy by benefiting from the collaborative business and revitalizing existing business through new business. The strategy is suitable for business innovation that are highly dependent on external resources because of the constraints of this company on resources and the capacities. They must develop their new business through collaboration with external companies to create collective value as a system. The third one, proactive strategy. The implementation of this strategy by taking advantage of the existing user base to develop new business, then acquiring both new business and consumer base. Companies that choose this strategy must have strong capabilities to integrate their resources of existing customer base. The fourth one, partnership strategy. The implementation of this strategy by expanding customer base through complement collaboration, then acquiring both new business and consumer base. The companies that use this strategy must seek potential partners whose business are complementary to their own and rely on the complementary resources of external partner to develop new business and expand their own customer base. All these strategies can implement by the company in a single strategy or a mixture of strategy.
Okay, next some truth about marketing after the pandemic. The first all truth. Being close to customer is like dating. And new truth, being close to customer is like online dating. For a long time, marketing was mostly about reach on target, reach and the best price in the media and the helping the move. And the second, all truth, relationship are important and new truth, relationship are everything. It goes without saying that it's a very important to build relationship with the customer based on trust. Advertising, for example, make a brand promise and then fall into the product, service, and customer experience to deliver on that promise. But COVID-19 has put a new emphasis on relationship, especially in B2B sales. Faced with a virtual sales environment, teams with the existing relationship can maintain revenue momentum, leveraging the strength of their previous days. And this third, altered the marketing is essential for growth. And new third, marketing is at the center of the growth agenda for the complete change switch. There was a time when marketing was a cost center within the company where the primary responsibility was to maximize return on investment. In difficult period when top line result and compromise, it is often one of the first area to catch. However, during the pandemic, marketing has stepped up in the C-suite or driver of digital transformations, a key leader in the customer journey, and a customer voice, all of which are critical to other functional leader. Without the understanding the market, that case in the good time and the bad, the C-suite cannot adjust to the threat and the opportunity that exists and successfully navigate the future. COVID-19 has created a culture of hand collaborative leadership focused on the urgent need to resilience. Marketing now has the opportunity to take an ongoing central role in such dialogue, thus driving the organization broad growth and the innovation agenda.
B. The impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the marketing performance of First Singapore Airlines. One of the high flyers within the airlines business, Singapore Airlines, is currently troubled to remain mobile due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and this spells hassle for Singapore's air hub standing that is closely tied to the destiny of its national carrier. Singapore Airlines suffered a net loss of $212 million in the year ended March 31st, compared to a profit of $683 million in the previous financial year. One drawback for the airline that is thought to be one among the world's best is its lack of a domestic market, with Singapore being simply a little city-state. Singapore Airlines doesn't have a domestic market to depend on, which is typically the last to be closed and likely to be the first to be opened. As world demand for aviation folded due to the border controls, different travel restrictions to curb the unfold of the novel coronavirus, the airline had been forced to slash its rider capability by 96% since April, and interact in cost-cutting measures like a voluntary no-pay leave theme. It now operates only 38 flights per week to less than 20 countries, including flights to and from Narita Airport outside Tokyo. Second, Emirates Airlines. Dubai's national airline Emirates made a loss in the first half of its fiscal year for the first time in more than 30 years, in large part because of the severe impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the global aviation industry. The bulk of domestic and international airlines were forced to cancel their flights because of severe quarantine measures and a scarcity of passengers, as folks were frightened. Though Dubai's commercial enterprise sector proclaimed reopening the town for international commercial enterprise on July 2020, folks worldwide were still terrified of motion. Consequently, the numbers of international arrivals in Dubai were removed from those before March 2020. For now, there is no single figure that may faithfully replicate or foresee COVID-19's economic impact, particularly on the airline market that depend on international travel and public events.
The next about the strategy the company used to maintain its global marketing performance. The first, Emirates Airlines. And the strategy, the first Airlines hike the safety and service standard by modifying service on flights that are in line with the international guidelines, such as the carry-out airline check-in and boarding formality that have been adapted to social distancing, face seal, and magazine and the other print reading the material will not be available to minimize the risk or interaction. And the second, Emirates Airlines introduced to safe travel barometer to monitor health safety measures for the global traveler since the COVID-19. And the last, make an IATA Travel Pass mobile application. IATA Travel mobile application to help the passenger easily and safety by managing passenger travel in line with the government requirement for COVID-19 testing or the vaccine information, and allow the Emirates passenger to create digital passport to verify the pre-trip test or the vaccination meet destination requirements. Okay, the next is Singapore Airlines, and the first strategy SEA implemented shorter work month or the SWM initiative for first employee, which consists of progressive annual leave consumption and collaborative with the Singapore government is multi-ministry. And the second, by the communicating with the employee and the customer. The first, to employee, clear and regular communication about the latest COVID-19 information is provided all of employee via the various internal communication channel, and introduce creative content and Scoot online employee platform Scoot to Wellness, which provide the Scoot employee with tips on how to maintain fitness and their own the mental health during this period. And the fourth customer, set up the special COVID-19 information center introduced on the Singapore Airlines website to assist the customer is understanding the various options available to them. And then next, the training and enrichment for employee. The first, introducing and enhancing training support the package to build a series of courses, providing the employee with opportunity to upgrade skill and competency. And the second, launched the enrichment day requirement as part of the SWM initiative for employee, such as the learning and the volunteering. And the last, the partner with the National Trade Union Congress to launch the virtual home-based learning program to return and upgrade school crew member skill. And the fourth, improving health and the safety, which is the priority of the SEA. Like the check COVID-19 test requirement, then submit online health statement. If the health statement is the list the travel advice for initially, you can download the Singapore Air mobile application. With this application, you can download more than 105 newspaper and magazine, get personalized travel information, and measure your cabin baggage to make sure the meet says requirement or the EOS only.
The lesson learned from two companies discussed for global marketing managers of other companies facing the same problem. From Emirates and Singapore Airlines handling the pandemic problem, we can learn that the things that company must do are First, communicating to customer about timely and accurate information about the latest information related to COVID-19 through multiple channels to create conditions where all company action and statement can be understood and maintaining the customer trust. The second, the company can communicate that information through official website, customer call center, email, and social media. The third, establishing pandemic-specific policies, procedure, and technology aimed at protecting passengers and flight crew from virus infection while using their service. And last one, companies can collaborate with associations to develop innovative solutions in the form of technology applications such as IATA Travel Pass that help to make international travel during a pandemic as comfortable as possible. Conclusion: Ireland is one of the industries that greatly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is because the prohibition of international travel has become a common policy taken by the government in almost all countries affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and also the sentiment of the people who are afraid of the pandemic, which result in people avoiding using airline service, where transport passengers from one place to another place are the core business of the Emirates and the Singapore Airlines cannot be carried out because of this. The strategy changes made by Emirates and Singapore Airlines in facing this challenge are providing a COVID-19 information center on their website, implementing health protocol procedures starting from passenger before boarding the plane, on board, and after arriving at destination that aim to protecting the passenger and flight crew from virus infection. And also launch various policies and application programs that help make it easier for the passenger to store the document needed to travel during a pandemic, in the form of the IATA Travel Pass application that can store COVID-19 test results from accredited laboratories, with the hope that passengers will not hesitate to travel on Emirates and Singapore Airlines during the pandemic.